Hi, my name is Nathan Thomas. I'm a soldier, a father, a husband, and a witness of Christ. In 2010, I was deployed to Afghanistan, and my oldest daughter, Cara, went off to college. That year, our family faced an impossible situation when doctors discovered a tumor in Cara's head. Not long after the discovery, the tumor's rapid growth caused Cara to be admitted to Walter Reed Army Medical Center, Pediatric Intensive Care Unit, where a team of doctors began emergency radiation treatments in an attempt to slow the tumor's growth. On the day she was admitted, I and my wife asked the doctors could they remove the tumor. "I'm sorry, Mr. and Mrs. Thomas. Surgery is not an option. All we can do is treat the tumor and hope for the best." At that moment, I remembered searching my mind for scripture, trying to come up with something to comfort my family, wanting some words of reassurance to give my wife and children. My mind was a blank. I couldn't even remember the Lord's Prayer as I stood at my daughter's bedside in the PICU. I remember my wife saying, almost as a question more than a statement, with tear-filled eyes, "God's got this. It's just a bump in the road." As I looked down on my child, I prayed that I could take her place. Inside, I begged, "Lord, make it me." I declared to myself, "Surely my sins outweigh those of my child. Father, make this suffering mine." The Lord's response to me was immediate when my child squeezed my hand and looked up at me from her bed and said, "Dad, don't worry. It's going to be all right. Everything's going to be okay. No matter what happens, as long as God gets the glory, it's okay." Looking back, I can see our trials through that time were plentiful. I'm sure we all had moments of great fear and doubt, but through it all, the Lord was with us at every turn. We received countless miracles, like the tumor the doctors declared was impossible to remove on September 11th, 2010. With scans taken only 3 days before, the surgeons prepared to take a biopsy from Cara's tumor to see how it was reacting to treatments. With my child still laying on the operating table, the surgeons came out of the operating room, shaking their heads in disbelief. They approached my wife and said, "We can't find it. The tumor's not there." "No," declared the head surgeon. "It's not like it's not there. It's like it never existed, and we can't explain it." What the doctors had claimed impossible for man to do was made possible by God's will. My child was the recipient of many more miracles. On numerous occasions where the medical professionals drew a line at what was possible by man's hands, only to be shown the power of the Lord. Every time I look at my healthy, happy daughter, now I find myself reminded not of what the power of the Lord has done for me. I think of what the power of the Lord will do for me. I don't want my witness to be of what the Lord has done. I want my witness to be of what the Lord will do.